War criminal, butcher, murderous dictator. President Biden has called Vladimir Putin all of that in the past. And tonight, the president says he makes no apologies for expressing his anger and wishing that Putin were not in power. CNBC's team coverage continues. Senior White House correspondent Kayla Tausche live for us tonight. No step back from the president, Kayla.
No, there wasn't, Shep. 2 days since the off-the-cuff remark heard round the world, President Biden today says his comment that Vladimir Putin should not be in power was directed toward the Russian people, and he denied that it would complicate diplomacy, fuel Russian propaganda, or intensify the war. Biden says Putin's actions aren't influenced by anyone but himself.
This is a guy who goes to the beat of his own drummer. And the idea that he is going to do something outrageous because I called him for what he was and what he's doing, I think is just not rational.
Other leaders disagree, the Kremlin calling Biden's comment alarming, and French President Emmanuel Macron responding to Biden's calling the Russian leader a butcher, told a TV interviewer, "I wouldn't use this type of wording because I continue to hold discussions with President Putin. We want to stop the war that Russia has launched in Ukraine without escalation. That's the objective." As the war in Ukraine overshadows domestic issues, President Biden's approval rating has touched the lowest point of his presidency. According to an NBC News poll, 68% of voters say reducing inflation and improving the economy should be President Biden's top priority. By comparison, 29% say ending the war in Ukraine should rank highest. Today, the White House proposed a budget blueprint that would increase funding for military and police and see non-defense spending covered by raising taxes on companies and the wealthy. The budget's $773 billion in defense spending includes $4.7 billion for infrared space-based satellites that detect missiles, $2.6 billion for ground-based equipment that could intercept ballistic missiles from Iran or North Korea, and more than $6 billion for nuclear submarines to protect against threats from China or Russia. The White House says it's a 4% rise over 2022's defense spending, but accounting for inflation, the increase is just about 1.5%, well below the level demanded by Republican defense hawks.
Putin and Xi will sleep more soundly at night if the Biden administration gets its way on defense funding than if Republicans get ours.
The blueprint, of course, is not final. It serves as the basis for negotiating a final budget with Congress that would take effect beginning in October, just 1 month before the midterm elections. Shep?
Kayla Tausche live for us tonight. Thank you.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.